Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming and sitting down because today we're talking about American retail clothing stores kind of thing. Sydney Sweeney's been in the news lately because she has in this jean commercial. It's good. Good stuff. And the thing is, oh, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. As in, you know, look at her. She's a beautiful woman. She has good genes. Passed down good genes from mom and dad, right? But people are saying because she's like blonde hair, blue eyes, that people are like, oh, this is like a Nazi commercial, like white supremacist thing, and you know, all this kind of stuff. A lot of hoopla, people being mad, which, you know what, if you want to be mad at it, feel free. But it did get me thinking, not about the race theory stuff or how beautiful and sexy this queen is. It got me thinking, when is the last time I've actually been in an American Eagle? What about every outlet slash mall shopping area where all these clothing stores used to exist, and really in, I want to say, like the 90s and early 2000s were dominant? It got me thinking, are these stores still alive? Are they still fashionable? Because back in the day, you had some fucking American Eagle jeans on at school. You're looking pretty good, right? Mom, I have to go to American Eagle and get my jeans. So today I want to go out and I want to see which of these retail stores that are still alive and kicking are the best.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Nishes.
We're ranking all the stores?
No. In the area that I live in, Alaska, where I live, in Fairbanks, Alaska, the stores are too far apart, all right? So I thought to myself, okay, what makes the most sense? Let's go to a shopping outlet center, and whatever stores are there will rank, because the big hitters are there. Boots, a Hollister, Hot Topic, American Eagle, Buckle, H&M, Gap, and Aeropostale. I thought that was a Greek philosopher's name. There was an Abercrombie, I think Abercrombie & Fitch, I think that's kind of dead. Being a big buff gay guy pretending to be straight to like finger girls in the Abercrombie & Fitch changing rooms isn't cool anymore. First, we stopped at Hollister.
What the f does yeet mean?
First, we stopped at Hollister.
What the f does yeet mean?
Yeet?
Yeah, what does yeet mean?
Are you kidding me?
No. You know what yeet is?
Yeah.
Back in the day, this used to be the like preppy kid store, like Abercrombie and shit. It's very weird seeing this in here.
Couple little facts. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of facts because we got to keep this educational, right? The very first Hollister store opened in Columbus, Ohio in the year of 2000. The store's design, modeled after a beach cabana, aimed to attract customers to their merchandise. I'm pretty sure Hollister was a copycat of the Abercrombie and the American Eagle vibe, because back in the early 2000s, Billabong and those kind of surfer, cringe, salt life surfer was all over. It was everywhere. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's horrible. The whole point of the store is to portray a fake beach lifestyle, with employees sometimes forced to dress in swim trunks, and you have to have abs. I never got the idea of people being upset. Well, I think it's discrimination. I'm like, yeah, if I want to pay a buff dude. Sorry, I don't want a fat ass walking around. Would you want me in swim trunks? Hey, you want to get our jeans? You're gonna see me in this video. I am disgusting. There has got to be a change. Something's got to give. All right, I am disgusting. Beyond its beachy vibes lies an extensive list of controversies, such as not making the store's wheelchair accessible and being against women breastfeeding in their stores. I want to throw something controversial out there. If you're a fucking preggers woman and you want to pop, squat, and plop out your tit for your child to feed in a Hollister, I mean, could you take it to a Starbucks? Is the best place to breastfeed your child a Hollister?
Go to the changing room.
Yeah, buy a shirt, go to the change room, and let that motherfucker have a little Golden Corral buffet. You know, why not? All right, here's my Hollister bag. We're kind of judging a couple things. One, the ambiance of the store, the customer service, and also, last but not least, how fat phobic is the store? That's just for me personally. Maybe that doesn't affect you little fucking twinks out there like Nick, who could buy anything from any store. But for me, it's slim pickings. It's like trying to put a fucking like a tutu on a silverback gorilla is what it felt like. It didn't feel good, all right? Which I just want to say this too. You bring a little DJI camera into a store, it almost acts like you think you have a bomb or a gun pointed at them. It's not like we went in and we're like, hey, could you pick out my clothes? I think it was more so just being like, hey, we have a YouTube video we're doing, but we're just asking you guys to pick out my clothes for me. And everyone was like, well, at least a select. The first one, she saw me, and one, she was like, nothing in this store is gonna fit you. And then two, she's like, I don't even have design sense.
I'm not sure I have the best style sense.
Come on now, you work at Hollister.
I get what I look like, humor me. I'm trying to spend money in your store, am I not? She was sweet, but at the same time, humor me with this. Like, I'm buying shit. So the first thing she picked out was this Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt or jersey, a little tight, because the biggest size they had in the store, I believe, was XL.
Crazy.
Gotta find the biggest one here. Oh shit. Oh.
Which to me, that's insane.
Yeah.
even if you're not like a super fat guy, there's like big dudes who wear like 2X just for the baggy feel, whatever.
It's crazy there's not a 2X.
Baggy fit. Ain't no fucking baggy when it's on me, all right? Just want to say that. And then she picked out these, one thing I've noticed is with the, look how tight his waist is. The biggest size waist they had in the store was 34.
That's crazy.
34!
Oh, we're gonna be cutting off some circulation, boys. This is a haunting reminder, children, to really watch your diet. Stay away from alcohol is a big thing.
Okay, so this is the camo shorts, which also pop and rap getting into country has made everybody want to like stylize hunting gear and shit. It's just kind of fucking lame. Is it not?
Yeah.
And then also, I was like, oh, is there any accessories? She's like, oh, no, okay. And she like walked off. So then we were just walking by the change room, so I picked up this LSU hat. I'm not really an LSU fan, but there was just a lot of random college vintagey designs. Like, this is a 2003 LSU hat. Hollister had so many dice motifs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All the weird dice shit, but like WWE shirts. There was a Motorhead jersey. There's metal fonts on fucking everything and camo. And then like cringe graphic tees, which I'm guessing leans into the streetwear thing. All in all, the Hollister for these 3 items. Do we have a sponsor this video?
We should maybe.
We have got to have a sponsor for this video.
Now, as you've seen in the video so far, this is going to be a disgusting fat man trying to get clothes for normal people. But let's say that you might be on my size, or if you just want a new taste of fashion that isn't just Hollister and all these same old brands. Let's say you're like my good friend Brett here. Sure, he has an amazing shirt. Sure, he has a great pairs of jeans, some great jewelry, some nice boots, and a great hat. But let's say we wanted to spice him up. Maybe we give him one of these. Boom! See, exactly. New merch, baby! We got new merch. People have been asking about it, and we've got it. Brett looks even more swagged out here with the Papa Meat torn apart shirt. We have all the kind of bicycle people, all the other people who fucking love to complain in these videos. They're ripping me a new one. Do you hate me? Or maybe do you love me? You want to tear me apart? This is the shirt. You like guts and entrails? It's there for you. Or we also have, and then and we have the Papa Meat Swig Break shirt. Swig Break! And it's a nice long sleeve shirt. Has Swig Break on the sleeve here, as you can see. Ooh, it's nice. And if you want to see some of Brett's junk in his trunk, we have alcohol. Nah. Caffeine, nope. Drugs, nope. Ketamine, oh yes. Looks swagged out with the nice Papa Meat Swig Break shirt. I love this color. You know, sometimes I could be a little stinker. I mean, I rule this channel with an iron fist, which is perfect for anyone wanting to wear the Tater Meat shirt. You like Mao Zedong? Couldn't get this printed in China. No, seriously, they would not do it. This one's made in the USA, baby, so Patriot approved. This is my favorite shirt for Brett. I think this one makes the most sense for Brett. So I'm gonna put it on him now. Which so far we've run the numbers. I mean, I would say the local feminist shirt has not sold as well as we'd like, which is, you know, misogyny at its finest. So if you want to combat that, feel free to pick up a local feminist shirt, because look at Brett the Feminist Michaels, man. He looks, Every rose does have its thorn, huh, Brett? And then lastly, we have the new Meat Trucker hat, which looks very swag. We have the nice new Meat workwear jacket. I always like those jackets, but it has a nice meat patch on the front, right? And then of course, the beautiful brain rot, all my little brain rot babies here on the back. It's cold, Brett, it's cold.
I've been diabetic, type 1 diabetic since I've been 6.
We got merch available right now, right at this very second, until September 17th. And then, you know, they'll be gone. Sorry, it is what it is. There's free shipping on any order over $100, and this is a pre-ordered item, so 8 to 10 weeks on shipping. All right, you know the drill. Back to the video.
I spent on these 3 items $127. So there you go, $127 for these 3 items. I think that Hollister going in there, it feels like it's being catered to, I would say, high schoolers. I think that it's like, this is what a high schooler would wear. But back in the day, I felt like it was just like nice blue jeans and like polo. Like, I'd probably see an older guy wear a Hollister thing. I don't fucking know. All in all, the ambiance of the store, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. It was lively. Fat phobic, it's a 0 out of 5 for the fat people of the world.
Fat friendly.
Fat friendly, 0 out of 5. There you go. Customer service, She was nice. If I would have went in off the street and just been like, hey, can you help me pick out an outfit? It did not feel that extra. I'd say 2.5 out of 5. Middle of the road, which is fine. You know, it is what it is, but middle of the road, Nick. 127 though for 3 items that are like, it feels very cheaply made. There's definitely some like little Vietnamese fingers that fucking sewed that shit together for nothing.
This is the first outfit of the day. This is what she put together. This is the fit. Allison, 3, 2, 1.
You look like your name's Kyle.
Okay, so it's already Hollister coded.
I can't believe they sold that shirt at Hollister. I love the unzipped crotch. I feel like that's a stylistic choice. I know it's not, but
No, it is. It could zip up if it wanted to.
you look like you drink Monster energy drinks.
What about the hat? You like the hat?
It looks like you were maybe born in Louisiana but have never lived there, and you live in an Illinois
Trevor.
like trailer park.
Literally our friend Trevor.
Oh yeah, so you're just cosplaying as Trevor.
I'm just Trevor right now. The hat does say 2003. I don't know if that was an important year for LSU or not,
I'm
but
assuming they were the national champions that year.
no, they were. Okay, it says on the hat. So out of 5.
I'd give this a 1. Also, isn't that like a Bible verse on there, like Austin 3:16?
Sweetheart. Yeah. I don't want commenters to say I'm mansplaining, but might have to. Yeah, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What's 3:16 then?
What are we even doing?
It's a play on John 3:16.
Oh. Well, what's the verse?
Isn't it like so too that we died for whatever? Is that it?
For God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son.
For whosoever should believe in him shall not perish and have everlasting life.
And for people who say that we don't go to church every Sunday, you, because we do. It's just we get bad seats because we show up kind of late, so we're really far back, so it's hard to hear things sometimes. We're there worshiping, right, Allison?
I draw on the prayer card.
Yeah, well, I have to take her to basically. We have a lot of marital stuff. We have to do a marriage counselor thing that's after the sermon, so we don't really go for the. We don't have to really get into. 1 out of 5. We can.
Go back to the trailer park.
God, good one.
I got him.
Next, we went to Hot Topic.
This is sick.
What is this?
This is Shadow reaching out to his bae.
It was right next door, went to Hot Topic, which in certain locations, Nick, I have shirts at Hot Topic now. Did you know that?
And we can't find a single one.
Not one in my area, not up in Fairbanks, Alaska. Hot Topic was a place I used to go back in the day. I was the morbidly obese friend that had a scene friend who was like a twink, hot, tall twink, who had like the snake bites, who had the fucking raccoon streaks in his straightened hair, gauges, Tokyo Hotel shirt, and the studded belt or the DC shoes string belt. I think he had like a monster like wristband thing with like the caps, and he was getting pussy all the time, and I was just like the fat friend who was just like, he has Totino's pizzas. His mom always has this thing stocked up, and I was stoked. But also Hot Topic was the place where it was like metally scene core band stuff with a bit of memes, and then like around like 2008, I feel like that's when they started introducing like YouTube stuff. The very first YouTuber merch I ever saw on a Hot Topic was, need to get some chicken and waffle fries for free.
Whatever, bitch. Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries for free.
The Unforgivable thing, and I was like, that is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I was so stoked. And then I was really fat, and I bought a Mario graphic shirt with like a bunch of Marios on it. It was black and had like a bunch of Mario. I don't know why. I was just like, this is sick. And everyone back in the day used to cut the sleeve where your thumb could go in the wrist thing. Bad times, man. That's what it was back in the day. That's what got you pussy. Not I, but still. Little factoid about Hot Topic. Back in 1988, the first ever Hot Topic opened as a teen accessory store in malls across America. It soon became the #1 store to buy your favorite band's t-shirt. And as of today, Hot Topic makes most of its profits from online store, averaging around $300 million a year annually from its online store. That still surprises me.
That's crazy.
That surprises me because when we went in there, I would say 90% of the store was online, like Has-Been Hotel Amazing Digital Circus, stuff where I'm like, you can just buy this from them. Like, you don't have to go to Hot Topic. You can just buy it from like Glitch's fucking website or Vivzy Pops. That, you know, I feel like it was just a lot of, I don't know, weird stuff. And they had a bunch of anime bullshit. I digress.
Skibbity toilet.
There was a Skibbity toilet thing, and I was like, this is clothes shop. And you know, to know that there's Skibbity toilet and there's gonna be a fucking Meat Keenan shirt. I'm pulling out, dude. I'm U.S. troops in Baghdad. I'm pulling out. Is that good? Anyway, we cut that. Hot Topic back in the day used to be really exciting. I used to love going in the mall and you would see like the metal fucking archway. Looked like a fucking Stargate. It had the sick Hot Topic logo. Now it looks like, I hate the new fucking logo. Cringe. Back then too, to you youngins, there wasn't like tons of Spotify and shit. So you could like go in and actually put on the CD and like listen to stuff and all that kind of stuff. And it was a great way to find new shit. It was just like bolstering with life. Really missed those old days. And also Trip Pants. The days of the Trip Pants. Long gone, Nick.
Yeah, this one's a.
This was a rough one. This is the new Hot Topic logo, by the way. It's like an army kind of thing. Kind of cringe. Customer service, 0. 0. Right?
Yeah.
There was 2 girls working there. Couldn't have been sweeter. We were like, hey, I wanted to just have you guys pick out whatever. They were super excited.
Literally anything. Yeah.
Literally anything?
I said anything. Like you could tell they were gonna f my shit up in a fun way. And then, and I hate to say it because the stereotype of like the larger woman with pink hair came out, very older millennial core, and just kind of ruined the entire vibe. The entire life of the store got sucked out, and we were like the only people in there really, so it was just like really quiet. She's like, hey, you actually have a customer, and there's a customer, and then they went up and then they never came back, and I'm almost positive that fucking troglodyte said,
don't help them.
Don't go back. Don't go back. So we picked out our own stuff.
I gotta mention she said not to film.
Oh yeah.
Are you still hate me? Are you videoing in here?
Yeah.
I can't video or take pictures in Hot Topic.
Okay.
Which, once again, because I get it, of like people's privacy, and we try to do our best here with like, we blur people out, we try to do whatever, but still it was like, just the way that she went about it was just so fucking like snotty. Hey, ooh, I hate when people do that. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but there's actually no filming. It's customary policy. I think she said something too about the law. It's Missouri law. I'm like, is it? Also, there's no one else really in the store. I don't know. But we had to get a classic. We got a Gurr. We got a Gurr hoodie. That take you back? I know there's definitely some bitches out there who are like, oh yeah, that's the ticket. We got some pants. The biggest pants they had were 36. Better than Hollister. Still pretty tight.
Where's the fat clothes in Hot Topic? I feel like fatties, like...
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You think these motherfuckers are doing 5K shopping at Hot Topic? Are we not in the 50s yet for waistlines? Are you fucking kidding me? If you imagine this bad son of a bitch in a 50, I would wear it. The studded pants. We have that. We got a...
Did you get 2 pants?
Oh, because they had the buy one. They had the buy one get... Well, I'll get there. Also, this is another free shirt I got. The free shirt she gave was toothless. And then the last one that we got to, Nick said this was My Hero Academia. It just says Deku on the back. That's pretty much what the whole store is, though. It's just anime and like online stuff. There's some band stuff still, but it's like they put it kind of in the back wall. They're like, if you want your Kill Switch Engage shirt, it's in the back in the corner. It would please direct yourself to the skibbity toilet stuff in the front. And the One Piece items, please, in the front. Thank you. So then they had a deal going on where if you bought something, you got 2 items for free. Initially, I was like, I don't actually plan on wearing any of this. So no, I just don't want to have to carry it around. I'm good. I don't want it. You guys can have the shirts. She made a big point to really shame me for not wanting to get the free items to donate them.
I'm picking up so much clothes that it's just for a video.
There's school down here, man. They need it.
I am gonna drop it off, yeah.
Well, do you want to get some more? That way you can go donate. It's free, 2 free things. I'd rather someone get it and not miss out on $100 or more worth of free stuff.
Newsflash, was gonna donate all the items anyway. We do stuff whenever we do like food challenges. We usually donate to my local harvesters here in Kansas City, local food shelter thing, really good stuff. And we were gonna do the same with this, and that was gonna be the big reveal at the end of the video. That, oh yeah, he bought all this stuff, how he's not gonna wear them, and we're gonna give them away. But she's just like, yeah, well, if you're not gonna sign up for the point, and that's another thing too. All these places were so adamant to get your phone number, email, so they can give you fucking points.
Alrighty, what's a good phone number for you?
I don't want to give my phone number. That's cool.
Do you have any family or friends that have their number in there? That way they get your points and your free stuff?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm like, I am never coming back here. And I would tell her, I'm never coming back. Never coming back to this store ever. Why would I? Look at me! And even if I lost weight, you know what? Am I gonna pretty woman this bitch and come back and be like, yeah, the jeans fit this time? No, yourself. And I was like, okay, well, you guys can pick out the shirts if you want. I can't. I'm not gonna get in trouble for that.
I'm totally fine. If you guys want to grab something, you can.
Hell no, I ain't getting in trouble.
All right.
I'd get in trouble if I had to pick it out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not picking it. She fucking got up and got a toothless shirt in a fucking size negative for some shorts. So hopefully there's like, I don't know, a 3-month-old baby looking for some trip pants or something like that, because that's what's gonna happen. So customer service, -2. I'm just gonna say -2. I'm going to be up below 0. It just pissed me off. It really did. The ambiance of the store, fucking won. They also had the same commercial going where it was like, look how hot you can be dressed in our like weird clothing. Did you see that like thing that kept going? It was like a girl and she like pushes over a stack of books and she's like,
Oh, I didn't even see that.
horrible. I'll see if we should see if we can find it. It was just playing on loop and it just pissed me off so much. They'd play that and they'd play the Tron Ares commercial. Those were the 2 things on the TV. Okay. So, ambiance of the store, Juan. All right.
What about fat friendly?
Fat friendly, fucking 0. Again, for all this, $159.74, which we did get, you know, like an extra jacket and stuff, but still $159. And then they force you to take some extra toothless stuff and all that kind of stuff and shame you. So have fun with that. All right, here I come.
Oh shit! Don't look.
This is the Hot Topic Summer Collection.
Do I look now?
Okay, wait, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, look.
Ew.
All right, don't see. I got my pants looking like Kevin Gates. Is there sweat stains on my ass?
Damn, they are not fitting you, are they?
No. But I got the My Hero Academia jersey, and then I had them hook me up with the classic Gurr that they're still selling in 2025.
I was gonna say, I think I had that hoodie. Your little butt cheek too, just like hanging out of the jacket.
I'm like Kevin Gates. I saw a comment of Kevin Gates at a show, and his ass was popped out like this with these skinny jeans on, and someone said baggiest pants in Atlanta. All right, 1 out of 5.
Can I do 0?
I guess.
I will say if I was 13, it would have been like a 5 for sure.
All right, 0.
I like your cute little, your boxer butt.
The boxer butt didn't even get 1 point.
No.
Shows you how much she really fucking likes it, stuck up bitch.
Next up, we went to American Eagle.
Is this going to be a trajectory we're going to see? Is everything just going to keep getting worse and worse? I feel like the store has not changed in 20 years. The pants are so small. Am I this much of an anomaly, Nick?
American Eagle right now, like I said, this is the creme de la creme. It's the creme de la crop. It is the #1 because of the Sydney Sweeney ad. I will say when I went in the store and I didn't see any Sydney Sweeney posters or anything, that kind of ruffled my feathers. Little about American Eagle. Originally intended to be an outdoor clothing store, American Eagle was founded in 1977 by 2 brothers in Novi, Michigan. Since its inception, it has over 1,100 stores and gets nearly $6 billion in revenue annually. What?
$6 billion?
$6 billion. God damn. It has been in hot water recently because of the ad campaign featuring Sydney Sweeney. The public believed it was about eugenics. Also, if you could believe it, American Eagle is also guilty of exploitative human labor in Asia countries. What? I went into American Eagle and my God, was it a nostalgia trip. I used to go there with my cousin. Once again, never really able to fit in anything. Also too, here's the thing. You can't be a big fat and wear like light blue jeans. Maybe if you're a girl, like girls with like thick thighs and a fat ass and like a big pussy area kind of thing, they can pull it off because people are like, damn, you're throwing around a lot of junk in that trunk, that kind of thing. But like seeing like a 12-year-old boy with like a fat thighs like that, like walking around, it's like big game hunting for pedophiles is what it is, all right? I wasn't about to do it. But going into American Eagle, it hasn't changed. It felt like I stepped into it 20, 30 years ago. And that to me, I kind of like that it was a relic. Ambiance already, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. Smelled good in there too, really liked it. Cheery environment, made me feel like I was back in like 2002, a year after when the nation was healing. That's whenever we got to our customer service right away. Boom, I like that. I like when I walk in a store and someone says, hey, how you doing? And then I say, not bad, man. I'm trying to get an outfit going here. I wonder if you could help me. And what does he say? Absolutely, I'd love to. My boy Jesus, he was great. He had a little pep in his step, didn't he? We kind of gave him the challenge, whatever he did. Oh, I haven't really made an outfit in a while, but I can try. And I just knew he was going to kill it.
I haven't done an outfit in a cool minute, so I gotta see what we have.
He's like, what size are you? Didn't even look, he knew. Biggest size goes to the lowest jean. The jeans here he chose, light blue, 38-30. We're getting bigger. These I was able to squeeze into a little bit, but still, like I said, if I was a fat 12-year-old, I'd be Files Playground, I'm telling you. They were kind of the kings of the like pre-ripped jeans. I still don't really know if I understand or like that. I don't know if I like that, but he was on a rampage. He was like, here, what about this? This looks good. And he gave me this thing, and it's a Bud Light, a nice Bud Light graphic tee, which I do like. Bush Light graphic tee, and it has the trout on the back. Once again, the Southern thing. People are gonna pretend that, you know, they're like, yeah, I don't really care about the Southern, whatever. I like the Bass Pro Shop feel of it. And he was like, you need a fucking hat, and he gave me this little guy. Yeah. Boom. How nice is that? I walked out of that fucking dressing room. I was like, I feel like a fatter Post Malone or like a Luke Bryan. This feels the most right. Little country boy action.
I was gonna say, you look like Post Malone.
I had some help. It ain't about yourself. Don't act like you ain't it. It's about yourself.
Do I feel like that?
It takes two to make up. Yeah.
Got really quiet. I like wanted to get some fucking boots on and be like, where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. You know, I want that kind of shit. He went up, he was like, how was everything? I was like, unbelievable. I did show him a pic of the fit though with it all in because it's a little small again. He did, ooh.
Pick of the fit.
Customer service, 5 out of 5. It was awesome.
What about the fat friendly? That's like a...
Well, fat friendly, I would say I'd give it a 3. I mean, I am disgustingly obese. I'm a fucking monster. I give him a 3. It was also $147.10. A little more upscale, but at the same time, I'd pay for the premium if I got this kind of quality every time, is what I'd say. All right? I think I said, what do you want to say to the people? Because I said, hey, where's this gonna pop up? And I told him this channel. So if you're watching this, you did good, buddy. But you could tell though, he was just like, I don't want those motherfuckers to come for me. Yeah, because Nick was like, you got any socials you want to plug? And he's like, nah. Nah, I'm good.
You want to shout out your socials?
I thought that was pretty funny. So American Eagle, honestly, so far, I would say it was most pleasant. Felt good in there. Felt damn good. I liked it. This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Sleep is so important to your health and productivity, but many of us may be getting this part wrong from the start. If you're too hot at night, or if your mattress is old or damaged, it could seriously be impacting your sleep. And it may be time for a Helix Sleep mattress. Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all set to serve a specific purpose. And before you get a Helix Sleep mattress, they have you take a sleep quiz to find out the perfect blend of what you need. Are you a side sleeper? Do you have back pain? How firm do you like your mattress? The quiz is very quick, but it takes your answers to these questions and recommends the best mattress for you. I got the Dusk Luxe for my particular needs, and I've been getting deep, restful sleep each night. Deep sleep. It is amazing how much sleep can affect your mood and energy, and all it took was a few minutes to find out what I needed to upgrade my life. And now, for those dealing with the back-to-school season, Helix also has kid mattresses that are stain repellent and hypoallergenic, ensuring everyone in the house has a good night's sleep.
I love the new Helix Sleep mattress. It was so cold and scary on the floor in the basement, and now with Helix Sleep mattress, there's no bugs, there's no shivers, and there's enough space for Jacob and I to share.
Hi, I love my new Helix mattress. It's super cool and comfortable, and there's lots of room for me and Harry. Thank you, Helix.
Get the sleep you deserve. Head to helixsleep.com/PapaMeat to start sleeping in your new mattress today. And as a Labor Day exclusive partner offer, Helix Sleep is offering 27% off the entire site. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. This is Sydney Sweeney's home turf. This is American Eagle, baby. Allison, 3, 2, 1, go. I think I'm gonna sell out a stadium with some. Hey, who do I remind you of? I had some help. It ain't a man on set. I'm not on set. Don't act like you ain't got a man on shelf.
You just get copyright strikes for that.
It takes two to bring all that you do. Ooh, ooh.
Bunch of ugly fucking Midwest girls doing.
Woo! Woo!
I had some help. It ain't a man. Say it out by myself. Don't act like you. Out of 5?
I actually do like the shirt.
Oh, it takes two to break all that you do.
But you do look like a Morgan Wallen fan.
Morgan Wallen, he's in that song.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm a full-blown retard.
Is that a Morgan Wallen song?
I'm about ready to give my baby at the retard store.
Put that on iTunes immediately. What's the score?
I don't know. The pants are really bad.
This is classic American Eagle. People would suck for these jeans. Allison, the pre-ripped jeans?
Distressed jeans.
Distressed jeans.
I don't like that you have jeans under the distressed jeans, though.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, and I feel just like a rock star.
Also, it's like, what is done? Like, where do you work that would happen?
I'm on the field. I'm farming. I'm getting hay bales. It takes two to break all that you do. Or I work at Enterprise Car Rentals. Ooh. I do flooring.
You look like the son of the guy who owns the flooring company.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how I got the job.
How do you think I afford these fucking jeans? They're expensive.
How much was his outfit?
$170.
No, that's a lot.
It takes two to break all that you do. Ooh.
I like the shirt enough, but I don't like anything else.
Okay.
I think you look
Not
good.
even the hat?
Well, I think you look good in hats. I just don't like that it's like obviously American Eagle's hat. It like makes the back of your head look tiny.
Yeah, show the camera. Turn.
You look like a pinhead up top, but then like it's big on the bottom.
Who are you calling Pinhead?
Like a 2 out of 5.
A 2? And then next up, we went to Buckle.
You want to see something? I'm kidding.
God, you're kind of licking your chops a bit there, weren't you? Okay.
Buckle, for people who don't know, back in the day, in the early 2000s, it was like where Guidos would shop. It was like in the Jersey Shore era. It was like the biggest store. And that's like whenever I remember the shift happened. People were like, fuck American Eagle, I'm going to Buckle because I can get my Affliction shirt. I can get my bedazzled jeans that have the crosses on it. And that was huge. It was a big thing back in the day in like 2008 or whatever. Oh, Buckle was on top. But a little about Buckle. In 1948, Dan Hirschfield founded a clothing retail store with his father called Midless Clothing and eventually opened a second store called The Brass Buckle. It wasn't until 1991 that the brand changed to just Buckle, and since then, 440 stores have been opened across 42 states. Employees of the brand have claimed that working conditions are horrible with low wages, long hours, and mentally draining managers. What job isn't that? And in 2017, the brand had a massive data breach that exposed millions of customers' credit card numbers online. Did you have a credit card on file? You're probably breached. They gave me a big old tote, which I want to say, Buckle was good shopping. Can we at least agree there? Buckle was good shopping. We had my boy Gabe. His name is on the name tag Gabriel. I would have liked to say Gabriel more than Gabe. I was wearing a Soul Ring shirt from Magic the Gathering. He said, I love Magic. I haven't played in a long time. He's dressed up like a cowboy. The whole store is now like cowboy stuff. Ariat. It's like all just cowboy shit, which I think that's just the fashion thing right now. But this is like cowboy type stuff, I think. Like more like the plaid button-up shit. The gay stadium jeans, all that kind of stuff. That's what it was. My boy Gabe gave us a 6-star customer service treatment. I'm gonna say 6 out of 5. Ooh. He was that good. He was shopped around the store. He was like feeling me out. Size waist, 60, 63, 62 waist. I'm like, hey, yeah, Gabe, pretty much. And he sat there and he did me up right. Well, first off, he came up and he gave me some Chelsea boots. And I look damn good in these Chelsea boots. I'm not thinking about getting a pair. They're a little snug, but I'm happy with them. They look good. And then he dressed me up. He said, hey, why don't you try this guy on the back? Gave me a darker tone because he knew that, listen, you think this big fat bastard wants me to walk around in white and red? Here's the thing for you twinks again. White and red is a death sentence for us fatties. You see everything, all right? But the dark tones get to hide it all in the abyss. He even gave me, I like these gay jeans a lot, dude. Like nice dark gay jeans. This is what I would do if I was like secretly having sex with a man. I met him at like an Olive Garden. This is what I would wear. I like that a lot. And then he topped it off all. He said, you know what? These are gonna bounce good off your eye. He didn't say that, but he did. But he did say, I think this is gonna go well, and it did. It did go good, didn't it, Nick? A nice baby blue shirt. I would have never picked this out in my life, but he made the right call. Good job, Gabe. Here's the problem though. I got the most stuff here. Also got a pair of shoes. He's like, well, what's the occasion for dressing up? I said, I got a date at Texas Roadhouse.
Where are you going going on your date?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. Do you want to look Western?
Hell yes. Are you trying to tell me this isn't a date at Texas Roadhouse kind of thing? He nailed it. Nailed it. But we did spend $300.94. All right. But to be fair, the boots are what really got us. The boots alone were over $100. So you take those out of the equation, you're looking in the same ballpark as everyone else, like 140 range. But I will say you got to do the boots. Also, we made a rule where it was like, if they suggested something, they're like, I think this would look good, you had to get it.
He was trying to give me clothes too.
He was a little show pony, wasn't he?
He was insulting my style. There we go.
The same thing for you.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
No.
Hey man,
I
you gotta look sharp for game
You're
day.
saying I don't look sharp right now? I got sweatpants, a hoodie.
You gotta look sharp for game night, man.
Oh, I'm looking sharp.
Well, I mean, you looked homeless. Our job is to entertain people, Nick, not look. Are you wearing this? You're wearing the same outfit from yesterday.
Yeah.
You didn't even change clothes?
I rolled out of bed because my alarm didn't wake me up, so I was kind of panicking.
We need to take you back and have Gabe treat you right, dude. All in all, though, the ambiance of the store, 5 out of 5. Can I say that? Every person in there was smiling. Even the older woman who was dressed like a fucking like rock star or something. She looked like somebody that would be at Woodstock. Like not hippie, but just like cool. Like a cool older woman. And she was nice as fuck. Everybody was nice. The fat phobic or fat friendly, 5 out of 5. They said they had sizes up to 5X. I was just like, sir, you have yourself a customer. Is what I thought to myself. I mean, all around, I don't think I could mark it down for anything. I really don't.
He did get your name wrong.
Let's drop the customer service down to 5 then. Instead of 6 out of 5, we'll drop to 5. Hey, kept calling me Nathan.
You need shoes too, Nathan? Nathan, what shoe size you wear?
Nathan, does this fit? And I was like, I didn't know he was talking to me. And he's like, Nathan? I'm like, Hunter. And he's like, oh, that's right. But you know what? It's those probably because he's helped so many people. He probably got mixed up. Let's boost him back up to 6.
Okay.
Let's boost him back up to 6. Come on. He did a good job.
He was trying. He was trying hard.
Not only was he trying, it seemed like he actually cared. The American Eagle guy was cool, but it was the first time where I was like, it feels like this is a store that I would want to keep coming back to. Clothes are ugly as shit, but that's not what we're judging, right? Because I wear death metal shirts and all that kind of stuff, so it's not my cup of tea. But if I heard a guy be like, yeah, I got a credit card actually at the Buckle, I'd be like, I get it. I fucking get it. This is the Buckle summer outfit, stylized by Gabriel at Buckle. Allison, go ahead.
So yeah, do a spin. Look at the boots.
You look like a good old country boy. I don't know if I've ever seen you in shoes like that.
Where would you take him out to eat looking like that?
I would take him to Denny's or
Like this, Denny's?
Where would you take me? I need you to tell me right now where you look at me. Where would you take me? Where would you take me to dinner? To dinner.
maybe Texas Roadhouse.
Ding, 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 ding. That's what we said.
That's what we asked Gabe to do. Date at Texas Roadhouse. Well, what do you like or dislike about it? You're being very wishy-washy.
I don't love the blue shirt. I don't feel like the shade of blue complements what's going. It's all blue, but I feel like it's almost like a green blue. And I rarely ever see you in plain shirts either, so it's somewhat traumatizing. I like the flannel over thingy. I don't know if that jean fit is like for you.
What do you mean?
They almost look like women's jeans.
Trust me, these are male jeans.
They look like they're for women. I feel like men's jeans don't have like so much decor on the butt.
Don't touch it.
Ew, I don't like how high up you've made the front.
When you go into Buckle, you can get a look that looks like this.
Yeah, you see a lot of old girls looking like that, don't you?
It's all on one side.
Yeah, I can tell which side it is. Pull it out of your ball crack.
Out of 5, what are you gonna get? You obviously hate it.
Probably a 2 out of 5. Sorry, Gabe.
How much do you think this was, actually?
Like 150? Well, not counting the shoes, I'd say like 200.
300.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a nice outfit. I just don't think it looks good on you. I really don't like the greenish shirt.
You realize we're married, right?
It's seafoam green.
All right, so a 2 out of 5?
Just change that to a white shirt. Make those not that style of jean, and it's a good outfit.
This is Gabe's outfit. This is Gabe's pick. I just want to say Gabe was a treasure, a delight. So 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 is what you're saying.
You just look better in like, I don't know.
Dark tones to conceal what, Allison?
I said a white shirt.
To conceal what?
I said I liked a white shirt. I don't like the turquoise color that is.
2 out of 5.
And those pants just, they don't look like pants.
They don't look like what?
Men's pants.
They look like men's pants! Gabe grabbed them from the men's section! You're saying Gabe's a liar!
I just think it's for...
No! No! Cover your eyes!
I think small tweaks and be a 4 out of 5.
Cover your eyes! I can't wait to get 700 comments of like, she needs to leave.
Next up, we went to, oh God, H&M. I can tell you right now, H&M not gonna be friendly to me.
You don't think so?
No. Little facts about H&M. Founder Erling Persson traveled to New York City and was inspired to create his own women's clothing store called Hens in 1947 in a small town in Sweden. And in the 60s, the store changed its names to Hens and Moritz and sold clothing for everyone. From there, it exploded in popularity and eventually reached the United States. And today, there are over 5,500 stores across 74 countries, and it is the most popular fast fashion brands in the entire planet. It's the biggest store, which I want to say in 2012, I remember in the States it exploded. At least everyone was like, you gotta go to H&M. You gotta go. You said Uniqlo is the new place?
That's like the new.
That's like the Korean fashion kind of stuff. Because like Korea is like the fashion hub right now. I feel like everybody's copying Korea. North Korea. With that many stores, the company is one of the biggest polluters with some of... Yeah, well, let's bring him down a peg. With some of the unused products burned to power plants in Sweden. There are also allegations of the company dumping its clothing in Africa and burning tons of unsold merchandise. Pretty fun. Also, don't forget about in like 2015 or something when that dude got fired because he put that black child in a shirt that said monkeying around. I'll never forget. I remember I saw that, I was like, holy shit. They got a fucking 4chaner out there running the H&M product line. Holy hell. Initial thoughts. Ambiance of the store, I'm gonna give it a -7.
It felt like a detention camp.
The only thing that I can compare it to is either a maximum security prison or like a brutal, like, you know when people are like, oh, this is a brutalist house. The aesthetic is brutalist. It reminded me of that, which is not welcoming. And then also, until we checked out, that was the first time I saw an employee. It was just like a little Twinkie gay guy behind the counter being like, you ready? You ready? Okay. We were making some jokes at the checkout, whatever, and then we put the camera down. And we were like walking out. We got done checking out, and he was like, wait, are you recording? I said no, and then Nick did, yeah. No. Yeah. Or not you or anything. He's like, yeah, we can't do it. It's like a huge thing now. I'm like, I mean, we're leaving right now anyways. We're not going to do it. No, but seriously, you can't. I'm not. We're not. Customer service 0. I'll just flat 0. I will say though, out of all the stores we went to, I do think it was like the most stylish, even though it seems like this is what everybody in like LA would wear. By stylish, I just mean nice trousers. I can't fit. Fat friendly, -10. All right. Do people not eat anything with any remote carbs or sugar? I've never felt so disgusting. I got these pairs of trousers, which if I could fit in them, I would wear these.
I was gonna say, they look
the outfits they had there, and the material feels good. I think this is being like thrown into a giant power plant in Sweden is kind of funny, but it's like, it felt nice. It was good. And then I got this scarf just because I was like looking for an accessory and there was a scarf by me. So I got a scarf. So hot yesterday. And then lastly, we got this. I've been seeing this kind of like weird honeycomb thing. I've been seeing a lot of these stylish shirts, but once again, the largest size they had was, I think, XL. Like I don't know if it looks that big, but I understand I'm a fat, but this is like tiny. Like it felt like kind of like a large or something. But I will say I do like the sunglasses. I'm a big sunglasses guy, and I really like this. Do I look good?
I thought your fit was good.
All in all, it looked pretty good. My nipples really hard. I looked very fat and disgusting.
You look like the guy from Hangover.
But the fit was sharp. Like if you were in shape and you like if the clothes fit you, it would have looked pretty good. And all in all, the total was $127.29. Pretty cheap. Their clothes are pretty reasonably priced, probably because of the power plant stuff and the Vietnamese fingers and all that kind of stuff. This is the H&M summer outfit, the summer collection here. Surprisingly cheap, surprisingly stylish. Allison, 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like you need your tiny little espresso as you sit outside of a cafe in LA.
He's kind of surfing though.
Out of 5, Allison. Out of 5.
I mean, I don't love this outfit on anyone, even women, so I'm gonna have to put it down with the opposite side of the same coin as Kyle, so probably a 1 out of 5.
This does feel like every LA person when it's like, I want to dress nice, they wear this stupid fucking honeycomb shirt and trousers. I actually like trousers. I wish I could fit into trousers more. Trousers with like death metal shirts or something would go kind of hard.
Also looks like a bitch who thinks she's really unique and special, and she's on her vacation to Vermont to see the fall colors, but she thinks she's the only
I love
one wearing the
leaves.
outfit.
I love leaves. I can't wait to get fingered in the back of a Cadillac or Tesla. I don't know what's more. Probably a Tesla. I can't wait to get fingered in the back of a Tesla Model S.
Yeah, I drive a Roadster actually.
It's actually gonna be a,
You raising up to 2?
if I'm getting fingered in the back of a Tesla,
Yeah.
probably a 0. I hate Tesla.
All right, we'll keep it a Cadillac then. We'll keep the 1.
All right, I'll do the Cadillac.
We'll keep the 1 point.
Range Rover. That's more what this outfit is. They don't actually care about the environment. They love
Yeah,
a
you
Range
can see me.
Rover.
You can see me putting up like bags from Trader Joe's in. Here, call my name as if I'm like loading bags.
Brittany.
You look like a Britney.
Brittany's his dead name.
Oh.
I would never go back. One, because I know I'm not gonna fit into the clothes, but also it felt so snooty. Like it just felt so fucking like cold and uninviting. It just kind of felt like, yeah, you realize you're not gonna fit into that, right? Which actually leads us perfectly into our next stop, Aeropostale.
I want you to look like that.
Really?
Yeah, like Timothy Chalamet. Like a husky Timothy Chalamet.
I would rather someone just call me fat than say husky. It's like the most insulting.
I'm just gonna keep this one brief because we didn't get anything in there. Aeropostale is like just another kind of Hollister thing, same kind of shit. We went in and they were like, nothing is going to fit you in the store when we asked the customer service. So we didn't get anything. That was the extent of it. So fat friendly Nick, negative infinity. Customer service, I give it a 4.
I was gonna say they.
I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty of them being like, seriously, dude, it's just like the sizes are really small. It was nice. I appreciate it. It hurt. It hurt. But sometimes you need that tough love. Actually, you know what? Customer service, 5 out of 5. Save me some money. Ambiance, I would say it's a 2. It's kind of slow. It's also tiny. Tiny claustrophobic store.
Kind of felt like a children's store.
It did. It felt like, and also just like a bunch of meme shit, like a SpongeBob shirt where it was like, it's just, I don't understand the streetwear kind of aesthetic. I don't know if that's still super popular or not. I feel like that was like a 2016, 2015 thing, but I don't know. It felt like a children's store. If Hollister is for like high schoolers and maybe college kids, Aeropostale maybe felt like middle school, like junior high. That's what I would say. So all in all, it is what it is. And then the last store that we went to was Gap. If I was just, God, 70 to 100 pounds lighter, I think these places would be kind of awesome. Which this is a big favorite. I was surprised there's not Old Navy. Was bummed. Gap and Old Navy kind of go hand in hand though, so I figured it's the same shit. Everyone's mom owns a Gap sweatshirt. Just want to say that. Little fact about Gap. Gap's founder, Don Fisher, created Gap because he's too fucking fat and he couldn't find a pair of jeans that fit him at a Levi's store. Good man, felt him. Founded in 1969, Gap is going under as newer generations are not gravitating towards its products or marketing. It's definitely, like Old Navy and Gap, that's like, it was never cool. It would be where I go. It's kind of like where a huskier kid would go to get like a shitty polo, some fucking cargo shorts or something like that.
That's surprising because I could have sworn like 10 years ago, Gap was like, it started becoming cool and like started going up. Kind of like Champion. Like Champion used to be like cheap you get at Walmart.
Yeah, but then you just have to collab because didn't they collab with like Kanye or something? Like Champion did something with some collab that like made it streetwear, and then that's like what blew it up. Maybe Gap went through that, but I don't think it ever did with like Champion, where Champion had this huge resurgence where it's cool. I feel like Gap was always just kind of like, this is your mom back to school store. It's how I always read it, but I'm not sure. And it felt that same way going in. I mean, like when we went in, there wasn't really anybody to really help us again. It was kind of like when we went in, it was like, okay, it's not that staff was rude or anything. It's just they were doing other stuff and it felt like weird intruding on them to be like, hey, can you help? Where the other stores, I feel like they had plenty of people to kind of be like, hey, how you doing? They were folding stuff so you could ask. This one felt like they were actually being pretty proactive. And this person, there was like a person manning the counter and then another woman was like kind of frantically tagging stuff. So maybe they were understaffed for the day. I don't know. Ambiance, I mean, there was a lot of people in there. It was fine. It was chill. It wasn't like necessarily cool or anything. I'd say the ambiance is like a 3. So going through though, I got this nice little fucking, it was a bit small. all, I was surprised. It was a bit smaller than I expected. I would say fat friendly, like a 3. If I could fit, I mean, I would wear this to like a fucking like a little casino night thing or something like that. And just I got like a nice pair of like black shorts. The material feels nice. It's comfy. I mean, like all in all, once again, have to lose some fucking LBs to wear it, but it's not bad. Definitely not super stylish. Like it didn't feel like a. What am I supposed to? It's not like the quality feels cheap. It feels fine, but it doesn't have like some of the other clothes, like shirts from like American Eagle or the jeans. They just feel nice. These feel like I'd be like, it feels like back to school clothes. I don't know. But the price, $57.
Whoa.
$57 for these two things.
Damn.
Which it isn't as fashionable, but once again, man, if you just color pair shit and you want to look nice, I mean, like it's really easy to look nice with cheaper clothes. It really is. You don't have to go to these big fucking stores. I wouldn't force my kid, I guess, to be like, well, you're getting American Eagle jeans because they're better. Because I thought the jeans at Gap were just as fine as all the other shit that we saw, and they were significantly cheaper. So all in all, not bad. I mean, like for that reason alone, I think that it gets a little more credit in my opinion. I don't know. They also put Vietnamese fingers and they pollute water and stuff too. So you do what you do there. So out of those, I would say by far Buckle was at the top for me. Everything was on point, and then American Eagle was second. Like those are the top two. Everyone else really just kind of sucked major dick. Those are the only two that I'd ever be like, I'm gonna go back into those. But none of these really matter until my boo thing sees them, because she'll be the final decider of like which outfit does she like, and that's gonna play a part. This is the summer look that Gap gave me. Allison, 3, 2, 1, look.
So did they dress you?
Actually, Gap was too busy, but they had like a collection area, and this is a part of that collection. I think the black looks slimming.
I'm not crazy about the pockets on the thighs.
Okay, well, pockets are kind of useful.
I kind of like how low you've buttoned the shirt. I don't think floral patterns is you. I think you're pretending to be someone you're not.
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything. This was chosen. Okay? So they don't put this on me, I guess is what I have to say.
I mean, like a 3 out of 5, like it's down the middle.
A 3! That was actually what I kind of gave the store, too. All right, 3 out of 5. You gave Gap the highest score?
I guess.
I guess legitimately just shop at Gap. Because I guess for all the single men and out there, this is what the pussy scored it. What? Is bad? Is that bad?
I guess. I don't know.
Is it? You can say if you're a straight man or you're a girl who likes beef. If you work out at Curves, then shop at Gap. And our scores from being in the stores, Buckle did win, but in terms of like showing, I mean, this is probably the most important score of all, so I guess Gap on top.
Well,
Would you
take the Buckle outfit, wear this shirt instead, and then make the jeans like...
These are different stores, Allison. You can't do that. This is one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Hold this. Hold it up kind of close to my face. Bring it up here.
You got a lot of nerves, don't you, baby? I know it's hit the ground, but you, baby, like I'm the only one. What you throw them stones if you living in a glass house with a view? I thought you knew I had some help.
I think you guys. That's it. That's the video. If you're a morbidly obese person, I guess just kill yourself because you can't get any clothes. Bye.